If you are here at this moment, know that it was not chance that brought you to me. It was not a cold algorithm or a meaningless coincidence. It was a direct intervention from heaven, an urgent call that echoed through the dimensions until it reached your heart. I am Saint Michael, the Archangel, and I was sent to speak to you today because your soul cried out so loudly in the spiritual world that I could not ignore your cry. You have been feeling something different, haven't you? A deep uneasiness, as if something invisible were moving around you. Perhaps it is a pressure in your chest that appears out of nowhere, restless sleep filled with confusing dreams, or simply that feeling that your life is about to take a complete turn. And it is. What you feel is not paranoia, it is not fatigue, it is not stress. It is your spirit recognizing that a gigantic change is happening behind the scenes of your existence. I have descended into your reality because the time has come for you to awaken to something that has been hidden from you for a long time. There are forces at work behind the scenes of your life, movements that you cannot see with your physical eyes, but that your heart has already sensed. Some of these forces are working in your favor, fighting to open paths, remove obstacles, and prepare blessings. Others, however, have been trying to block your progress, confuse your mind, and steal what was already meant for you. For weeks, you have felt as if you were swimming against the current, as if every step forward was accompanied by 2 steps backward. This is no coincidence. Someone very close to you, someone who knows your dreams, your fears, and your vulnerabilities, has been working quietly to undermine your confidence. This person doesn't attack you head-on, doesn't yell or fight. They are more subtle, more calculating. They plant doubts disguised as advice, offer help that is actually sabotage, and speak words that sound like support but cut like invisible blades. Have you noticed how certain people around you become strangely restless when you share your victories? How they quickly change the subject when you talk about your plans? How they always find a reason to discourage you, even when your ideas are brilliant? That's not protection, my son. That's envy disguised as care. It's fear of your success masked as concern. Before I continue with this revelation, I need you to do something very important. Write these words in the comments. I now activate my spiritual protection shield. This simple act strengthens your aura and prevents any energetic imbalance from affecting you as you receive these truths. Do this now, because what I am about to reveal may deeply affect the energies around you. What you need to understand is that this person who has been trying to sabotage you is not acting alone. They have been influenced by dark forces that recognize the enormous potential you carry. They know that when you fully awaken, when you access all the spiritual power that resides within you, nothing and no one will be able to stop you. Therefore, their strategy is to keep you small, keep you insecure, keep you dependent on external approval. But I have news that will change all that. This season of sabotage has come to an end. Heaven has decreed that it is your time to rise up, to take the place that has always been yours, to shine with all the intensity that your soul was created to manifest. And when that happens, all the masks will fall. All the disguises will be removed. All the dirty games will be exposed to the light of day. You will see people who swore they loved you walking away without explanation. You will notice strange changes in the behavior of those who have always been around. Some will start to avoid your eyes. Others will make up excuses not to be in your presence. Don't be alarmed by this. In fact, celebrate, because it means that your energy is rising to a level that disturbs those who do not vibrate at the same frequency. Your transformation has already begun, and you can feel it in the way people react to your presence. There is something different about you that they cannot explain, but they can definitely sense it. It is as if an invisible light has been turned on inside you. A light that bothers those who live in the shadows and attracts those who truly resonate with your true essence. In recent days, you have noticed strange coincidences, haven't you? Numbers that repeat themselves, songs that play at the exact moment you need to hear certain words, conversations you overhear that seem to speak directly to your situation. This is not paranormal, my child. These are messages that I and other angels are sending to confirm that you are on the right path, that your intuitions are sharp, and that you should trust what your heart has been whispering. But there is something deeper going on that you need to understand. There is a spiritual inheritance that belongs to you, something that was promised to your lineage long ago, but has been blocked for generations. Someone in your family, perhaps your grandparents or great-grandparents, made decisions that interrupted the flow of blessings that should have come to you. These decisions may have been based on fear, disbelief, or simply ignorance about the spiritual power that ran through the veins of your genealogy. What I want you to understand is that this inheritance is not only material, although financial resources are also part of it. I am talking about a spiritual ability, a sensitivity to perceive what others cannot see, an authority to positively influence the lives of those around you. You have felt this, even if you didn't know how to name it. How many times have people come to you in times of crisis, seeking advice or simply your comforting presence? How many times have you said exactly the right words at the right time, without even planning to? Write in the comments, "My soul recognizes the voice of angels in every whisper of the wind." This amplifies your ability to receive heavenly messages and divine signs that I am sending especially to you at this moment. This spiritual heritage is now being restored. I myself am working to undo the knots that have prevented it from reaching you. But for this to happen completely, you need to make a conscious choice to accept this responsibility. Because with great gifts come great responsibilities, and heaven needs to know that you are ready to use these gifts wisely. And if this message has touched your heart in any way, if something here resonated with what you are feeling right now, I want to ask you for a gesture of kindness. Click thank you to support this message. This is how we can continue to bring words of healing, revelation, and hope to those who most need to hear them. Now I need to tell you about someone who is coming into your life. This person carries a very special energy, a genuine connection with you that goes beyond what your eyes can see. It may be someone completely new, or someone who is already part of your circle, but whom you have not yet recognized as having this special connection. What I can tell you is that when you meet or truly recognize each other, you will feel instant peace, as if a part of you that was lost has finally come home. This person does not come to complicate your life or add drama. They come as a gift from heaven, as an answer to the silent prayers you made in moments of loneliness. They will see you exactly as you are, without wanting to change or mold you. They will admire your strength, but they will also embrace your vulnerabilities. They will celebrate your victories without envy and support you in times of difficulty without judgment. But here's the crucial point. For this person to fully enter your life, you need to make room. And making room means freeing yourself from the toxic connections that have been draining your energy. It means stopping accepting crumbs of attention from those who should be showering you with love. It means valuing yourself so much that you can no longer tolerate superficial or self-serving relationships. The cleansing process has already begun. You will notice that certain people will naturally start to drift away, as if an invisible force were making this separation for you. Don't fight it. Don't try to hold on to those who are leaving. In fact, be grateful, because each departure is making room for much better arrivals. The cleansing that is happening in your life goes far beyond personal relationships. It is reaching every area of your existence, removing everything that is not aligned with your greater purpose. You may have noticed that certain opportunities that once seemed attractive no longer spark your interest. Jobs you used to accept without question now seem too small for your expanded vision. Commitments you once made out of social obligation now seem unnecessary and exhausting. This is not laziness or a lack of ambition. It is your spirit refusing to accept anything less than what you deserve. It is your intuition guiding you away from paths that would lead you to places that are not part of your true destiny. Trust this growing selectivity. It is a gift from heaven to spare you from investing time and energy in things that will not take you where you need to go. I need to talk to you about something that has been bothering you lately. This feeling that you are behind in life, that you should have achieved certain things long ago, that you are wasting time while others rush ahead of you. My son, this perception is an illusion created by comparing yourself to timelines that were not made for you. Every soul has its divine time, its own season of blossoming, its unique moment to shine. You are not behind. You are being prepared. Every difficult experience you went through, every pain you endured, every disappointment you faced, all of this forged in you a wisdom and compassion that others who had easier paths do not possess. You are not just someone who will achieve success. You are someone who will achieve success with depth, with purpose, with the ability to help others get there too. Write in the comments, "Where light dwells, no shadow remains." This is your invisible shield against everything that has tried to stop you until today. Take a deep breath, because what I am about to reveal to you now will move you deeply. There is a specific situation in your life that has been causing you a lot of anxiety. It may be related to work, a relationship, the health of a loved one, or an important decision you need to make. You have been praying about it, losing sleep over it, feeling overwhelmed by the responsibility of making the right choice. I want you to know that this situation already has a resolution in the spiritual world. What seems complicated to you has already been simplified in the heavenly plans. The answer you seek will come in a surprising way. It will not be through complex logical analysis or advice from multiple people. It will be through clear intuition, an unmistakable sign. An opportunity that will present itself so obviously that you will not even be able to doubt that it is the right direction. And when that happens, you will remember this message and know that everything was orchestrated especially for you. But until that answer arrives, I need you to stop torturing yourself with hypothetical scenarios. Stop trying to control every detail of how things will unfold. Your job now is to keep your energy high, your faith unshakable, and your mind focused on what you want, not what you fear. The universe conspires in favor of those who maintain a high vibration, and you have everything you need to keep that vibration high. One of the things that has drained your energy the most is your tendency to absorb other people's problems as if they were your own. You are a naturally empathetic person, and that is a wonderful gift, but one that needs to be used wisely. Not every battle is yours to fight. Not every drama is yours to solve. Not every tear is yours to wipe away. Learning to say no with love, to set healthy boundaries, and to take care of your own energy first is not selfishness. It is spiritual responsibility. When you are well, when your energy is balanced, when your heart is at peace, then you can truly help others effectively. But if you continue to empty yourself to fill others, there will come a time when you will have nothing left to offer, neither to yourself nor to those who really need your help. What you're experiencing now is an accelerated spiritual awakening, and with it comes an increased sensitivity to the energies around you. You may have noticed that certain songs move you more deeply, that certain colors seem more vibrant, that you can sense people's moods even before they speak. This is not your imagination. It is your spiritual perception expanding, your celestial antennas tuning into higher frequencies. With this heightened sensitivity, you will also notice that you can no longer tolerate heavy environments, empty conversations, or people who drain your energy. Places you used to frequent without any problems may now make you uncomfortable. People you used to spend hours with may now tire you in a matter of minutes. This does not mean you are becoming antisocial or arrogant. It means that your energy is refining, and you are naturally being drawn to connections and environments that nourish your soul rather than wear it down. I need to warn you about something important that is happening behind the scenes in your life. There are conversations being held about you in places where you are not present. Some of these conversations are positive, people recognizing your qualities and speaking well of you to others. But other conversations are filled with envy, unfounded criticism, and attempts to diminish your achievements or question your intentions. Before continuing, write in the comments, "My energy is sacred and no evil has power over me." This shows the universe that you recognize your value and no longer accept being affected by toxic energies. What these people don't know is that when someone speaks ill of you with the intention of harming you, that negative energy cannot reach you because you are protected by a special light. Instead, that energy returns to the sender, multiplied. It is a universal spiritual law. What you sow, you reap. And those who sow discord and slander will end up reaping exactly that in their own lives. And if this message is touching your heart in any way, please consider supporting this channel of light by clicking "Thank you very much." This helps us continue to bring messages like this, made especially for people who, like you, feel deeply and deserve to live a full life. There is a specific area of your life where you have been feeling blocked for a long time. It may be in your professional life where you feel you have the potential for much more, but the right opportunities don't come along. It may be in your love life where you want a true relationship, but only attract people who are not aligned with your values. It may be in your financial life where you work hard, but the results are not proportional to your efforts. This block is not a lack of ability on your part, nor is it bad luck. It is the result of spiritual interference that has been placed in your path by someone who benefits from you staying where you are. This person may even show support in front of you, but secretly hopes that you will not progress, because your growth would mean that they would lose the control or influence they have over you. But I want you to know that this interference is now being removed. I myself am working to undo the energetic knots that have been created around your life. It is a delicate process that requires time and precision, because it cannot simply break everything at once without causing imbalances in other areas. But I can assure you that in the coming weeks, you will begin to notice significant changes in this area that has been bothering you. The first changes may be subtle, an unexpected conversation that opens up a new perspective, a chance encounter that results in an opportunity, an idea that comes out of nowhere and turns out to be exactly what you needed. Pay attention to these small signs, because they are the first fruits of the liberation that is happening in your life. I also want to prepare you for something that may be a little uncomfortable at first. As you free yourself from these blocks and begin to shine more brightly, some people around you will try to pull you back to where you were. They will do this in subtle ways, reminding you of past failures, questioning your new choices, or simply creating drama that demands your attention and energy. Recognize these attempts for what they are, desperate efforts to keep you small, because the greatness of others highlights their smallness. Don't be swayed by these manipulations. Keep your focus on your growth, your evolution, and the fulfillment of your purpose. The right people will celebrate your rise. The wrong people will try to sabotage you. And that, in itself, is a way for you to identify who deserves to remain in your life and who needs to be left behind. Your journey of transformation is entering a very special phase, where the invisible will begin to become visible and the impossible will begin to manifest as tangible reality. You have prayed for change, asked for signs, begged for clear direction, and although at times it may have seemed that your prayers echoed in emptiness, I can assure you that every word was heard, every tear was seen, every sigh of despair was recorded in the heavenly archives. What you didn't know is that your prayers were not being ignored, they were being organized. Imagine a great puzzle being assembled in the heavens, where each piece represents an answer to your pleas. Some pieces had been ready for a long time, just waiting for the right moment to be put in place. Others had to be created, especially for your unique situation. And some depended on changes in the hearts and attitudes of other people before they could be used. Now that puzzle is almost complete, and you're about to see the final picture it forms. It will be a picture of restoration, justice, abundance, and true love. Everything that was taken from you will be returned. Everything that was denied you will be granted. Everything that seemed lost will be recovered, often in a version even better than the original. Write in the comments, "I am guided, protected, and strengthened by the angels of goodness." From here on out, nothing will be the same as before, because you are officially entering your season of spiritual harvest. There is a person in your family who has been carrying guilt for something they did or failed to do in relation to you. This person may not have expressed this guilt openly, but it is there, weighing on their heart like a stone. This guilt is creating an energetic block between the two of you, preventing love from flowing freely and causing unnecessary misunderstandings and distancing. In the coming days, this person will feel an inexplicable urge to approach you, to talk about things that were left unresolved, to apologize for wounds that may have been caused unintentionally. When this happens, welcome this approach with an open heart. Not because you need their validation, but because the forgiveness you will offer will be liberating for both them and you. This act of forgiveness will unlock a stream of family blessings that has been dammed up for years. You will reconnect on a deeper level, and this reconnection will bring healing not only to the two of you, but to the entire family dynamic. Other family members will also feel inspired to resolve old misunderstandings, creating an atmosphere of harmony that you haven't experienced in a long time. But forgiving does not mean forgetting or accepting toxic behavior. It means freeing your heart from the weight of resentment so that you can move forward without carrying unnecessary baggage. It means choosing inner peace over the emotional prison that hurt represents. And it means trusting that divine justice will take care of balancing things in a much more effective way than any human revenge could. Now, I need to tell you about an opportunity that is coming into your life as a divine gift. This opportunity will appear in an unexpected way, perhaps through someone you have known for a short time, or through a situation that may initially seem like a problem, but is actually a door in disguise. When this opportunity presents itself, your first reaction may be hesitation or even fear. It may seem too big for you. It may require you to step out of your comfort zone in a way you've never done before. It may seem too risky or complicated. But I want you to know that this opportunity was created specifically for your skills and your current moment in life. You have all the qualifications you need to take advantage of it, even if you don't feel completely prepared. In fact, no one ever feels completely prepared for life's great opportunities. Complete preparation is an illusion that keeps people stuck in mediocrity. The courage to act even when you feel unprepared is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who only dream. This opportunity will not wait for you indefinitely. It has a specific window of time, and if you let fear or insecurity paralyze you, it may pass on to someone else. Don't let that happen. When it comes, take a deep breath, trust in your ability, and say yes. The universe does not offer opportunities that you cannot take advantage of. If it has come to you, it is because you have everything you need to turn it into success. The movement that is happening in your life right now is not just a superficial change in circumstances. It is a profound transformation of your spiritual identity, an elevation of your level of consciousness, an awakening to powers that have always been within you but remain dormant until you are ready to use them wisely. You are becoming a version of yourself that you never knew was possible. A braver, wiser, more compassionate version, but also a more assertive one. Less willing to accept anything less than you deserve. This transformation can be a little scary at first because you're leaving behind a familiar identity, even if it wasn't limiting, to embrace an expanded identity that is still defining itself. It's natural to have moments of doubt, moments when you question whether you're really on the right path, whether you're being too presumptuous in dreaming so big, whether you should be more realistic and accept a more modest life. These doubts are not signs that you're wrong. They're just the echo of your old mental programming trying to pull you back into your familiar comfort zone. Write in the comments, "I am protected by invisible forces working in my favor." This opens the way for me and other angels to act even more strongly in your life, removing obstacles that you don't even know exist. I need to tell you about someone who is watching you from afar, admiring your strength, your resilience, your ability to get back up after every difficulty. This person sees qualities in you that you yourself sometimes don't recognize. They notice how well you treat people, how you maintain your integrity even when it would be easier to take questionable shortcuts, how you continue to believe in goodness even after being disappointed several times. This person is gathering the courage to approach you, to make you a proposal or an invitation that could significantly change the course of your life. It could be a professional proposal, a partnership, an invitation to participate in something important, or even a declaration of feelings if it is someone who has romantic interest in you. What I can tell you is that whatever the nature of this approach, it will be beneficial to you. It will no longer be a situation where you give more than you receive, where you invest more energy than you get in return. It will be a balanced exchange where both parties benefit and grow together. And if you feel that this message has touched your heart deeply, please consider clicking on "Thank you very much." This small gesture supports our mission to continue bringing messages of light to all who need them. There is also a financial situation that has been worrying you. It may be a debt that never seems to decrease, a source of income that is not sufficient for your needs, or simply the feeling that you work hard but never manage to establish yourself financially in a solid way. This situation is about to change in a way that will surprise you. The change will not necessarily come through a salary increase or an unexpected inheritance, although these possibilities are not ruled out. It will come mainly through a change in your mindset about money and your ability to recognize and take advantage of opportunities that have always been around you, but that you did not know how to see. You will develop a keen intuition for business and investments. You will begin to see possibilities where you once saw only problems. You will learn to value your time and skills appropriately, charging what they are truly worth. And you will attract people who are willing to pay well for what you have to offer. But for this financial transformation to happen completely, you need to stop underestimating yourself. You need to stop accepting payments below what your work is worth. You need to stop settling for crumbs when you could be sitting at the main table. Your relationship with money is a reflection of your relationship with your own worth. And when you truly understand how much you are worth, The universe will begin to reflect that recognition through material abundance. The process may begin gradually with small increases or extra opportunities. But as your confidence in yourself grows and you begin to act in accordance with your true worth, these small improvements will turn into significant changes. Before long, you will look back and be surprised at how much your financial situation has improved. We are coming to the end of this special message, but in fact, this is only the beginning of a new phase in your life. Everything that has been revealed here is not just pretty words or empty promises. These are spiritual decrees being planted in your reality. Seeds of transformation that have already begun to germinate in the fertile soil of your faith and receptivity. In the coming days, you will begin to notice signs everywhere confirming everything that has been said here. It may be through casual conversations that touch on exactly the points mentioned, songs that seem to speak directly to your soul, dreams that bring clarity to confusing situations, or coincidences so perfect that they cannot be mere chance. These signs are my way of showing you that this message was not the product of human imagination, but a direct communication from the heavenly realm to your heart. Each confirmation you receive should strengthen your faith and your certainty that you are being guided by forces that love you unconditionally and want only your good. Write in the comments, "I receive the light, peace, and protection that are rightfully mine." By doing so, you activate a portal of liberation in your life, allowing all the blessings mentioned here to flow freely toward you. I want to leave you with a very important truth. You are not a victim of your life circumstances. You are a co-creator of your reality. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every emotion you feel is constantly shaping the world around you. When you fully understand this power and learn to use it consciously, there will be no dream too big or goal too impossible for you. The key is to keep your vibration high, no matter what is happening around you. When you choose gratitude over complaint, when you choose hope over despair, when you choose love over fear, you are tuning your frequency to the frequency of heaven. And when that happens, miracles become as natural as breathing. I know it's not always easy to maintain that high vibration. There will be difficult days, moments of doubt, situations that will test your faith. But remember that these moments are not punishments or signs that you are on the wrong path. They are just opportunities for you to strengthen your spiritual muscles, to prove to yourself how much you have grown, to demonstrate to the universe that your transformation is real and lasting. When those moments come, return to this message. Reread the words that resonated most deeply in your heart. Remember all the confirmations you received in the days that followed. Use those memories as anchors to keep you steadfast in your faith, even when the storms of life try to make you forget who you really are. You carry within you a light that is capable of illuminating not only your own life, but the lives of many others. As you grow and transform, you become a beacon of hope for those who are still lost in darkness. Your journey of healing inspires others to begin their own journeys. Your courage to change encourages others to also step out of their comfort zone. Your success paves the way for others to thrive as well. So never dim your light to make others feel more comfortable. Never hide so as not to upset those who have chosen to remain small. Shine with all the intensity you were created to manifest, because the world needs your light. There are specific people who will only be able to find their way if you keep your light shining to guide them. Before we say goodbye, I want you to know that this is not a final farewell. I will always be available to you through prayer, meditation, and moments of silence when you seek divine guidance. Whenever you need strength, courage, clarity, or simply confirmation that you are on the right path, call on me. I will listen and respond in the way that is most appropriate for your moment. And if this message has touched your soul deeply, brought relief to your heart, or hope to your dreams, consider subscribing to this channel, which is dedicated to being a bridge between heaven and earth. Here you will always find words of encouragement, revelations that bring clarity, and messages that nourish your soul. Your presence in this community strengthens the current of light that we are forming together. Share in the comments how this message has impacted you. Tell your story, your victories, your challenges. When you share, you not only receive support from the community, but you also offer hope to those who may be going through similar situations. Together, we are stronger. Together, we can transform not only our own lives, but the world around us. May heavenly peace dwell in your heart. May divine wisdom illuminate your paths. And may the unconditional love of heaven accompany you every step of this beautiful journey you're just beginning to walk. Until we meet again, stay in the light.